still got the Invitational, boys. 3,200 to go. We'll count how many boys just broke 9, but this should be one of the best races we've had in this event. Here we go. We're in hip number 1, a senior out of Newton High in Connecticut. He was at the Millrose Games. He ran 4:04. Sahib Dissa. We're in hip number 2 out of Crater, Oregon. He has run under 4 minutes for the mile. 3:59.61. Tavon Kitchen. We're in hip number 3. It is his birthday today. He turned 16 when he was just a 15-year-old. He ran 3:58.35 for the mile. That is the fastest mile ever run by a 15-year-old. This is Sam Ruth. Hip number 4, also out of Crater High in Oregon, also a sub 4-minute miler. He's run 3:57.47, Josiah Tostenson. We're in hip number 5 out of Mercer Island, Washington. He's a sub 4-minute miler. He's run 3:56.66, Owen Powell. We're in hip 6 out of Canada. He's run 8:13 for 3,000, Charlie Malachwa. Hip number 7 out of the Auckland School in New Zealand. He's run 3:46 for 1,500, Caleb Wagner. Hip number 8 out of Sheldon, Oregon, the Oregon 6A 3,000 champ and the cross-country champ, Malachi Schorner. Hip number 9, senior out of Parkview Baptist High. He's run 4:06 and 8:46, Aiden Monaster. Hip number 10, out of Marist, Georgia, senior. Last week, he broke 4 minutes for the mile. 3:59.79, Tommy Latham. Hip number 11, out of American Fork. Last year, 8:46 here, Caden Evans. Hip number 12, out of Oregon Mountain, New Mexico, the Chandler Invitational champion, Corbin Coombs. Hip 13, out of Hurricane High in West Virginia. He's run 4:05, Ty Storts. Hip 14, out of Star Valley, Wyoming. He's run 9 flat, Chase Burton. Hip number 15, the defending California State champ in track, the California State champ in cross country from Dana Hills, Evan Noonan. Hip 16, out of Menlo High in California, 8:48 here last year, Landon Pretry. Hip 17, out of Winnetka High in Illinois, New Balance Indoors, 8:51 this year, Ben Crane. Hip 18, out of Thomas Nelson High in Kentucky, 4:07 this year, Rico Suji. Hip 19, out of Blinn Jesuit Prep, just a sophomore, and he is the national leader at 3,200 meters. He's run 8:49.99. He broke the national record for freshmen last year. National record. And sorry, we are back now. He is the national freshman record holder, Marcello Montecon. And hip number 20, out of North Allegheny, Pennsylvania, he's run 4:07, Jack Bertram. Hip 21, out of Mountain Vista, Colorado, the D-Watt Invitational, he ran 9:01, Ben Anderson. Hip 22, out of Freeman High in Nebraska, the Foot Locker runner-up this year, Juan Gonzalez. Hip 23, out of Rio Rancho, the Nike Cross Nationals champion, Charlie Voss. Hip 24, Onalaska, Wisconsin. He was the Wisconsin 3-time state champion cross country, Emmanuel Putz. Hip 25, out of Sonora, 5th in the senior race last year, Broen Holman. Hip 26, out of Woodcrest Christian, California State Division 5 champion in cross country, Ian Turk. Hip 27, out of Clemens High in Alabama, he's run 8:57, Luke Alverson. Hip 28 from Cary Academy in North Carolina, 8:24 for 3,000, Bobby Gibson. Hip 29 from Desert Oasis, Nevada, the Vegas Invitational Mile champ, Keenan Daggy. Hip 20 from Cary Academy, North Carolina. The Adidas Indoor 2-mile champion, James Callahan. Hip 31 out of Harriman, Utah. The Pine Valley Invitational Mile champion at 4:07, 7th at NXN, Jackson Spencer. Hip 32 from Santa Cruz, the senior, the Dublin Invitational champion, Eli Fitchin Young. Hip 33 out of Bush, Washington. He's run 8:57, Duncan Frisbee Smith. Hip 34, Cool Breeze, Florida. The only other sophomore here. He's run 4:06 already, Andrew Barrowset. Hip 35 from Mountain View, Utah. 8:58 so far this year, Kyle Stedman. Hip 36 out of Cheyenne Mountain, Colorado. He's run 4:17 for 5,000, Brogan Collins. And hip 37 out of Collins Hill, Georgia. He's run 4:05, Jemison Pfeiffer. And wearing hip 38, he's run 9:01 out of Mountain Vista, Benjamin Adams. What a field here. Boys Invitational 3,200.
On your mark.
Here we go. We're running the 3,200 meters on this one. So this will be 8 true laps, always going by the start-finish line. And you know they want to run fast. They are going out. Here we go. We're settling in a little early here. And this will be, and it's hard to say, but a relatively pedestrian 66. 20. Putz taking the pace out, trying to open us up a little bit after that 66 here. Putz, Anderson, Tossett, everybody in it. We come by at 2:14. .68 on that lap. We're certainly on sub 10-minute pace, but just barely. Putz, Daggy, Powell, Pfeiffer, Latham, Noonan, Boss, Burton, Tostis, everybody in it. Butts and Daggy, Powell, Pfeiffer, Latham. And we're coming up here now at the end of 3 laps. Toss it in, here comes Kitchen, his teammate, moving up. 2 sub 4-minute milers. So we are at 3:22. 67 on that lap. Just a little bit more about this race. Never has there been a race in the United States with 5 high school boys who have run under 4 minutes for the mile. We have that race right now. So this is historic before we even begin here. Pfeiffer moving back up, Costenson and Anderson, Adams all moving into position. And Sam Ruth in the all black of New Zealand there, he's in that 2nd or 3rd spot to be right on the rail. 2nd, 4:29. I think we're gonna set an Arcadia Invitational record for the fastest 2nd mile. Because 4:29 for this group is warm up. And Kitchen and Tossin in those bright orange Crater uniform tops moving up. And we're starting to spread out a little bit. Here we go. Anderson of Mountain View now. On the inside, Kitchen on the outside, coming up with 1,200 to go. And 5:37. Spencer of Harriman moving up now. All right, we're setting ourselves up for a great last 800. Here we go. Toss it in on the outside. Ruth still tucked in the middle of that group. Owen Powell moving up. Here we go. 800 meters to go at 6:42. All these sub 4-minute milers, do they want a chance waiting to the last lap? 700 to go. 700 to go and 20 boys in it. Kitchen now taking it out. Powell tosses in right in that group. Latham in there. Here we go, 500 to go. Kitchen, Powell, Tostason, Ruth. Here we go at 45. Latham of Marist in that group. And now Powell making the big move. making the big move. And here come the Crater Boys in 2 and 4. This is Totstenson giving chase. Coming down the stretch, Powell and Totstenson. And we have spread out, but it's going to be fast. 8:39 for Powell. Totstenson second at 8:40. Powell's last lap, 54.7. Ruth gets up for third at 8:43. Kitchen at 8:43 and Latham 8:45.
Okay, guys, you're going to have to get up and get off the track. I'm sorry. DMR is going to come through. We'll step on you.
So we did say 4:29 on that first mile. 4:10 for Powell on that last mile. 4:10. Tossin was second, Ruth, Kitchen, Latham, outstanding. And now, one more great distance race before we get to some outstanding 4x4s. Here we go. This will be the men's distance medley. We have 23 teams. We're in hip number